Hello and welcome to Fishing Out Northwest. My name is Tommy Donlin. What do you think, Tommy?
It's the best. There you go.
I was not going to drink my buddy's
homemade wine, living Northwest wild. Hunting, fishing is my kind of style. I float the Winucci when it gets hot. I'm proud of all the things that I've got.
It's nice that people come and they want to learn and just sit and just take it all in. And, you know, we just spill the beans for them, Tommy. We don't hold nothing back in our seminars, right? We want them to be successful. So
there's some dandies caught too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're brushing, 20-pound fish here and there with a number of the ones turned in. Speaking of which, check out Benita Gallant, Brad's Killer Fishing Gear Pro Staffer. Now, she's mid-70s. And just, just a spitfire of a lady. She just is a go-getter, man. First time I met Benita, Scott talks very highly of her. And Sherry and I had the pleasure of meeting her, and she is just phenomenal. What a great lady. And she took first place in the ladies division. She boasted a number of 18-pound, 0.87 ounces for her steelhead that she turned in for weight. One of them, she turned in a couple, I do believe. She was fishing with Real-Time Fishing Pro Guide Gabe Julian. And mid-70s, just full of life and out there crushing it. So, by the way, Benita is our peak outdoor moment of the week.
First place, Benita Gallant. Woo! Benita gets a belt.
Oh, God.
Look at that.
I was going for the belt. How do I? Yeah, here we go. Oh, dear. Yeah, I know what that is.
Oh, that's Min.
That's Min's? Oh, you do? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
You got a bunch of stuff here too.
Oh my gosh.
You won all sorts of stuff.
I sure did. Wow.
Yeah. You mopped up.
Thank you. And thanks. You did such an awesome job with it, Derby. You did. Thanks for doing it. Okay.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Here, Benita. First one. Here. I didn't give you this.
Oh, money?
Yeah. That's
I'll take it.
$689 there. Benita just pocketed over $1,000. She won all sorts of stuff. Very impressive.
Again, congratulations, Benita Gallant. It just what a fantastic one. She took away almost $1,000 worth of prizes and $600 and something in cash. And
phenomenal,
outstanding. And hats off to Toby Wyatt and Rob Holman, everybody that put that all together through at the Hell's Canyon Grand Hotel where we stayed, and was an absolutely successful event by all means. First of one, I mean, first of many, I hope, because somebody's got to do it first. Yeah, and hopefully people are encouraged, and we're gonna roll into that here. Matter of fact, let's just get right to it. Running down the show. Hey, we're taking you back to Oregon, picking up where we left off. We have a little bit more of our experience down there to share. from our Pheasant Chukar Hunt at Horseshoe Curve Outdoors. I know you guys are going to enjoy this. Then first time of the show, Tommy, guest Mandy Wittmier from Backcountry Hunters and Anglers will join us to discuss, yes, once again, before leaving office, Inslee's recent appointment to the Fish and Wildlife Commission before he got out of town. And this we need to discuss and address. Also, we'll discuss with Mandy the Ruckelshaus review, what it means and what needs to be done and why we need to pay attention to this. And then we are, just as we mentioned, back from our Idaho trip, the first annual Steelhead Expo in Derby. How did it go? And we're going to show you what you missed. And there's a lot going on there. And we did our best to capture a lot of that for to simply bring back and let folks know what the whole thing was all about. So we're going to jump out for a quick break. We come back down to Oregon, more pheasant and chukar hunting right after this. The new leader in heavy gauge aluminum boats. Allied boats have standard reverse chine and lifting rakes to help you plane faster and run at lower RPMs. Allied boats have several models to choose from, ranging from a 19-foot Mustang all the way up to a 32-foot Liberator. So regardless of what type of heavy gauge aluminum boats you are looking for, Allied Boats will have it for you. Contact Allied Boats today to learn more about these incredible fishing machines.
I make my living catching fish, not only as a tournament angler, but as a guide as well. Catching fish is important, and Gamakatsu hooks for me, you know, they kind of help take the luck out of fishing a little bit just because they're a high quality hook. Obviously have a really good reputation for being very strong and very sharp. Gamakatsu, I use their products every day in the boat and, you know, big part of my success.
Rip, hunt him up.
Rip, just get out of my way. He literally just like was. How do you
Here, dogs. She's not leaving. There's a bird in there.
Yeah, she's not leaving. Mario, kick it up.
I'm trying to find it.
Mario, flush that bird.
Or did they get the hen out of there?
Well, the feathers are all right here where he's chewing on it.
Yeah, it might be that hen.
Oh no, that was back. That's back there, Travis.
Yeah.
Behind us.
Okay.
And then they went. Then Heidi went.
Right there.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Drone.
Oh, shit.
Wait, that thing went right under the drone.
And I shot it.
And you shot it.
A couple of people, I think Jed fired 5-6 rounds up there. The bird kept flying. I'm like, I guess I got to do it again.
So,
Oh my
for all
goodness.
the people in New
Hey, here.
all the people in New Jersey.
That's how you deal with the drone.
That's how you deal with a drone. The Model 12.
The old
Here.
1912.
The 1949
Here.
takes on the 2023.
Give.
That's how we do business.
Pheasanator.
The Pheasanator. There's birds in here.
Yeah, dog's on point right now. Let's go. Hunt him up. Ready, Dwayne?
Yep.
Okay. Let him go.
I shot the wing off of the.
Let's go.
Greg? The wing came off of that bird.
It's all in my backpack.
That's called wing shooting at its finest.
That wing came off of that bird.
Here.
I feel terrible. I'm good now.
Here.
Huh? Anything left?
I don't know. Let's go, dogs. Yep, go ahead, let's go. Hunt him up.
Nice shot. Did she really? That's phenomenal.
All right, let's push through this and then we'll push to the road.
Pushing.
Nothing? All right. We're gonna push down here and unload and debrief.
morning hunt success.
I
Huh?
would say so.
We knocked down a few birds.
Got a few. We let a few get away, which is kind of typical, right?
Well, we can't take them all.
No.
That would be rude of us.
Yes.
For other guests that you have coming
The
to.
next clients to be able to shoot.
They gotta have something left in the field. So, Travis, what's the plan? Lunch break, afternoon hunt. Hopefully
Yeah.
the rain holds off.
Absolutely. So we'll head in and unload our birds, our morning haul.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you guys will all sit down for lunch, and we'll regroup and figure out what we have to do for the evening, and
Okay.
get you guys set up for a nice evening hunt.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I think we did learn one thing, Jed. You need to pack more ammo. Since you seem to be wanting to kill most of our birds, we need to load you up a little bit.
He owes me $100 now,
gonna say.
$10 per shell. So.
I noticed the price per shell went up as the hunt went on.
Yeah.
I just want to thank you guys all for being really safe, right? Like, that's a constant thing. That's our jobs full time as employees here, is to make sure everybody's staying safe, and it is a full time job, so it makes it
sure.
easy for us
Yeah.
to come out here and just, this is, good job
Yeah.
staying safe. Barrels were up. You guys were very mindful of the dogs, and we appreciate that.
Have to be, and credit to you, Travis, and all the communication, like letting us know, where to be and when, and appropriate shoot, no bird. It's very important. So you got this. You've done it a couple times.
A few times.
Needless to say, yeah.
It's good. It's good times. You guys are awesome.
What'd you see about the brakes?
As far as
So they're preferring not a lot of wind up in the air.
it's 50-50. Typically, the chukars are always going to fly downhill. Pheasants will too, but they're not so instinctively doing it. Where chukars do. Chukars will fly downhill, run uphill, kind of deal. So which is their natural thing, right? So we hunt up top first, and we let the birds break that are going to break, and then we come hunt them down bottom. So
Yeah, I like it. Well, let's go get some grub.
let's do it.
Huh? Dry off a little bit.
Well done.
Excellent.
Good job, guys.
That's exactly what I saw from the microclimate. I was like, the numerical weather, even at a 400 kilometer grid resolution, I don't think it's going to get here.
So yeah, sit.
And then who's this right here?
That's Bodie. Bodie is he's a special case. He's a special dog. He's about 12 years old.
Does he say older dog?
Yeah, he's an older dog.
How often you hunt him?
We hunt him about once a week.
Okay.
Kind of enough to keep him limber and going. He won't stop. He'd probably hunt till he dies if we let him.
Yeah.
As you can see,
He's a little stiff.
yeah.
Right?
He's very talented. He's kind of a unique ordeal when the old folks that were managing this place left. They just left him here.
Oh,
Dumped
seriously?
him.
No
Yeah.
kidding. Okay.
And
But he's still doing it.
Yeah, Dylan took good care of him, and he's like, I don't know if he was not good enough for their crop or not, but he's been running this show for a long time, and he's probably the best darn pointer we've ever seen out here. Here, dogs, come on. All right, so we're gonna go 2 guys in this grass,
Okay.
about 10 yards apart from the road. 1 guy on the road, and then 2 guys over here in this grass.
Okay.
Probably Dwayne probably put you in the middle somewhere in there.
All right, I'll take this spot here.
Go far left.
Okay,
You guys are far
I'm gonna
left.
hunt next to
okay.
Jed so I can look like I'm hitting stuff.
You guys can
All Defiance boats are built without any structural wood materials. That is why all boats are backed with a lifetime warranty. All Defiance boats come standard with large fish boxes that are fully insulated so that you can ice your fish properly all day. All Defiance boats are foam flotation filled and unsinkable for the ultimate in safety while fishing offshore. Before you buy any boat, stop by or call Defiance Boats today to ensure you are getting the very best glass boat your money can buy.
Start your outdoor adventure at SportGo and Outdoor Emporium, 2 locations with the best selection of name brand outdoor gear at affordable warehouse pricing. Over 60,000 different items to fit in your adventure, like Gamakatsu fishing gear, premium grade high carbon steel hooks, Gamakatsu custom designed fillet and boning knives to tackle and storage containers. Gamakatsu, simply the best. Maximize your outdoor adventure with the right gear at SportGo and Outdoor Emporium, Fife and Seattle.
Right here.
Yeah, Bodie.
Oh, right here. There's a rooster right there. Oh, you got dog and point right here. Right here. Whoa. Yeah. Yelling on point up there.
Bodie was going nuts right in here.
Here.
Real birdie.
She's chasing the rooster down the road. Don't worry about her. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, where are they
I
at?
can't see him.
He just right here. Yeah,
okay.
Gunner's on point now. They're working it out. Right here. He's looking my way.
Yeah.
Heel. Easy. I think they smell that rooster. Yeah. Hidey here. He's not gonna come off.
He's just walking down the road, huh?
You see him?
Yeah. He's just right up there.
That's what they've been smelling the whole way.
3 birds up there.
There's 3 birds up there together.
3 birds walking.
Heidi. What? One bird says to the other one.
Yeah.
Gunner here. Too far, Gunner.
Off
Here.
in tall grass, but there are 3 of them just walking along.
Now Gunner's gonna honor her fake point.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll slow him down. Okay. You got a pointer here.
Oh yeah. Look at Bodie.
Gunner here. Come on.
He's a stud.
Here. Here. Okay.
Oh.
Gunner here.
Bird. There we go.
Gunner.
Nice shot.
Fetch it up, Heidi. Good girl, Heidi. Nope. Fetch it up. Gunner here.
Oh, still on point.
Hi, Bodie. Here, release. Good boy, Bodie. Good boy.
Oh, nicely done. I couldn't. Yeah. I was like, oh, my gun's unsafe.
Heel.
That was up and down like right now.
Gunner here.
Heck yeah.
That was a tag team there. Come on, Gunner.
They're getting it on that wind for sure. Again, Blue.
Blue. Horse. Blue. There you go. Come on there.
Oh.
Nice shot. Here. Dead bird.
Going away from me.
Blue here. Good boy, Gunner. Here, Blue. Blue here. Heel. Sit. There we go. Gunner here. Okay. You guys took too long, it ran off.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, I get peppered by feathers. All right, that shot one.
Blue here. Yeah. Howdy, out here.
Oh, Jesus. I thought we were going to let that bird fly behind us and then turn around and, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
whose kid's that?
That's right, he just barely clipped the wings.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Here we go. Got him. Nice shot. Here. I was waiting for you.
What was out there?
That was a little bit of a poke.
Yeah.
Right there, they were sitting on it.
So that's what they're chasing, is that right there. There you go. Good boy, Bodie.
That one's going into summer sausage.
Woo! Let it rain.
What in the world just happened here? Oh, man.
Gunner here. Come on.
What'd I see?
Did you see how Bodie?
Yes.
Him over there pointing?
Yep.
So what he does, that's what I was trying to explain to you when we first started, to see if he works his magic. Bodie will pin birds. He'll figure out where they're going, and then he'll pull out,
Gunner,
back in,
here,
and pin him.
And that's what he
when
did.
He did that. We saw him pin it, and you go, okay, there's the bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. That bird's dead, no worries.
Heidi ho, come on, girl. Oh,
Down.
look at Heidi going for the birds now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right here.
Got her here, come on.
Heidi's got it. Heidi got it.
Right here. That's a weird looking limb.
Got her here.
Weird looking limp.
Bodie, he decided, yeah.
Bodie, come here.
I thought I heard him make a noise too. Like, ooh.
Got her. Far enough, got her.
We didn't pull something.
Got her, come across.
Bodie,
Heidi here.
you can grab him by the collar, Matt.
Here.
Good shot, Jed.
Here, come on.
Anything in there? Yeah, boy.
Gunner. Heidi, here, come on.
Yeah, it's,
Bodie.
sure is. Then we got a hurt leg. Yeah, I know how he feels. Me and Bodie are the oldest two out here.
The last time I hunted this field.
Heidi, here, come on, girl. Here.
Wow, two fantastic, successful hunts today
Very successful.
with two separate groups.
Yes.
And the morning was phenomenal. We got a little rain, a little wind. And then
Yes.
I got to be honest, we came out here this afternoon
Your
and we got out of the truck. I'm like, I'm just not really into this.
Your
This-
quote was like, I don't think we're going to get a lot of good
Yeah, I don't
footage
think these birds are going to
It's
fly.
not gonna
Anyway.
fly.
We should just get back in the truck
Yeah.
and go home. But, you know, once that sky broke, this afternoon turned out to be fantastic.
It was a beautiful afternoon at the end of it. Got to see some different dogs work today. Right?
Yeah.
That's the whole fun, right? Watching
For
the
sure.
dogs work out here. So.
I think that's probably one of the most enjoyable things about this entire thing for most of us is just watch those dogs. And they're amazing animals, they're athletes. And to watch them work together as a collective, you know, and just see the different traits, like these dogs are designed and engineered inherently for this specific task, whereas these dogs are waiting for their opportunity to do their thing in conjunction with, it's a mind blow how well and disciplined they are. And the commands you guys give those dogs, at times, I feel like you're talking to another human, but yet the dog responds like instantly. And I'm just going, there's a connection there that just can't be broken.
Oh, it's awesome.
phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah. So
That's why we do it. So.
can't thank you enough. Everybody that showed up for this little get together here, and what you got going on here, Greg, is absolutely phenomenal. And we're going to talk more about this on the podcast, Mario. There's so much going on here with the lay of the land, the crops, the rotation, and how they put this all in motion to make it so successful. And one of the things that stands out for me is the high survivability of the birds once they're released that don't get shot, because other preserves you go to, that's not necessarily the case.
No.
And I think it has a lot to do with the work you guys put into the cover and the feed and everything you had in the habitat. Is what's, you know, giving you that extra bump of birds that just seems to sustain.
Yeah, they put a lot of work in. So it's funny, March 31st season ends and then the hard work really begins, right? So
yeah, we're gonna get into all that. So
yeah, we'll get into that later. But super good day. Great watching the dogs out there. Really appreciate you guys being here.
It's been phenomenal.
Obviously everybody was safe, which is number one for us to make sure, and then make sure everybody has a good time. So I think we accomplished what we like to today.
None of the men got hurt, including Mario. So
Yes.
that is, you know,
You said men, right?
day. Yeah, I said men.
Okay.
So, all right, end of day one.
Thank you.
Looking forward to tomorrow morning. Fantastic.
All right.
On. Defiance Marine is the one-stop shop for the Pacific Northwest angler. Defiance Marine guarantees the best price on a new and best service on a repower for your current boat. Defiance Marine is a Honda Premier dealership and one of the largest on the West Coast. Defiance Marine is a boat dealer who proudly sells Defiance, Allied, and Arima boats. All boats are built by West Coast fishermen for West Coast fishermen. Defiance Marine has all your boating needs to help you get out on the water.
The Northwest premier upland bird hunting destination. Located along the beautiful Umatilla River in eastern Oregon. Fully guided bird hunts with expert guides and top-notch dogs. Enjoy comfortable accommodations and gourmet meals at the Riverview Lodge. Book your sensational hunting experience with Horseshoe Curve Outdoors.
All right, welcome back here to the program. There you go, Tommy. A little time down there at Horseshoe Curve.
Yeah, that was some good shooting, man.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah,
not bad. You missed 2 weeks ago when we put on the trap shooting and stuff. We did pretty well. So
all right, good. So you got some good practice in.
Got some good practice in. Shooting the Model 12 can't go wrong. And just as an update, Bodie, the Patriarch, the old pointer there, that's just so good at what he does. He pulled up lame there. Max had to pack him out, but a few weeks later, Travis said, "Yeah, he's fine. He's back chasing business." Yeah, absolutely. Good. He's a hardworking dog. Anyway, hey, want to welcome Mandy Wittmier, Backcountry Hunters and Anglers, to the program. Communications lead for the Washington chapter. First time on the show. Mandy, welcome to the program. Glad you could take some time out to join us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me on. Excited to chat with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So I reached out to you guys this week with some things that are coming out of Olympia and beyond, and as it would be kind of, target specific on our commission and some moves made as of late. I want to remind everybody real quick. I want to recognize the Washington State Revised Code of Washington, RCW 77.04, which requires our governor to consider recommendations from organized groups when appointing fish and wildlife commissioners. Now, I just want that to kind of resonate with everybody and wrap your head around that. I want to ask you, did outgoing Governor Inslee recently here show some blatant disregard for the recognized RCW once again when announcing his most recent appointment to our Fish and Wildlife Commission?
Yeah, so, for what we know, we're not aware that there is any sort of transparency or stakeholder or tribal co-manager input. The BHA board members, we serve on nonprofit organizations, work by maintaining strong collaborative partners with various community leaders. The recommendations that we were aware of weren't followed.
Right.
We weren't aware of Inslee's office reaching out to anybody in the hunting community either. So it's definitely a big issue for undermining public trust, disregarding the democratic process, just increasing, it's further politicizing wildlife management in the state.
For sure.
And unfortunately, Mandy, this has become status quo. This is not the first time that we've seen this from Inslee. In fact, we've seen it multiple times in his past appointments over the last 4 or 5 years. Is there no legal standing to actually challenge these appointments when obviously he has continued to just disregard the process?
That's the tough part. If you look at the verbiage, it's all shall, not must in those RCWs.
Gotcha.
Now, that's supposed to provide a little bit of flexibility and wiggle room in that to make good judgment decisions. Unfortunately, for the past bit, it just seems like it's opened the door for personal agendas and just very narrow viewpoints. As the Washington board too, we've had the same critique for a number of years with the administration. We've submitted statements of endorsement, recommendations for outcomes, and we've not received much. It's been more silence from Inslee's office in response. So we know we're not the only stakeholder group, and we've worked hard to put voices in to contribute to earn a seat at the table for things just like this too. So
sounds about right. So when the governor appoints persons to the commission, there's a Senate committee that confirms these individuals at some point down the road. And we know historically here recently, that committee just, ramrodded a bunch of these names through and, confirmed everybody to play catch up. Now, is there no pause? Do they not even, care that the process wasn't followed or adhered to? And I mean, has has appointing commissioners to the Fish and Wildlife Commission and the confirmation of these folks become so political that they will not go up against a same party governor once those folks are appointed? Is it really is Fish and Wildlife Commission becoming that political?
Looking at it from one side, it's, it would be hard to have the Senate and governor come from the same office or same party when it comes to checks and balances, especially when you're looking at multiple terms of overlap like we have been. I personally wouldn't want to be a senator going against the governor in my own party and seeing that, what that might do to my ability to serve the state or constituents. So it can be challenging, but there's also, on the flip side, I think that it could work the other way, and maybe senators have trusted that the governor has upheld the intent of those RCWs on qualifications and intent. You should be able to trust your party leadership is going to operate in a manner that wouldn't land you in a bad position by backing their moves. So I guess it's unfortunate. There's always going to be potential for bad faith actors to start coloring outside of the lines, but they have room to do so.
Sure.
In government, especially. So it's unfortunate because if you back up, the commission model works in every other state, in practically every state that it's in. And so, why do we get a report back? And this is skipping ahead a little bit to the Ruckelshaus review, but that shows ours as having serious deficiencies, and it's because of that flexibility in the verbiage of shall versus must that is, it's built into that, and it's been abused or outright ignored.
Right.
This is mind-boggling to me. As an aerospace engineer, if I look at an engineering requirement for an airplane and it says shall, you do not have an option.
Yeah, it is a shall.
You have to do it.
Absolutely.
There's no but, right? Very interesting. Hey, Mandy, with 150 hours left in office for Inslee, he appointed his next commissioner, who is Lynn Theresa O'Connor. And I just want to read a couple of her experiences listed here, right? So she was the president and vice president, and also a member of the board for the Kettle Range Conservation Group, right? And they've been working closely with Washington Wildlife First. And one of the concerns and one of the things that we've talked about on the show is the difference between preservation and conservation, right? And it's very clear now that our commission is stacked with at least 7 preservationists. And really the difference being, and if you look at the case of the Blues Mountain elk, right? With our objective starting somewhere in the 6,500 range and then, slowly declining, a preservationist would take the position that, hey, you know what, the cougars are getting them. It's what nature intended. It's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, that elk herd's just not going to recover. It is what it is, right? How concerned should we be now that they've added another preservationist to the commission?
Yeah, so the one thing, and I guess good news in this case, is that they're not confirmed. So back to that earlier comment, they're not confirmed in there. So it's unfortunate with all of this, don't get me wrong, but it's also good timing with everything being top of mind. And at the end of the day, what was left was a grenade passed off to the next governor, but it's easy to diffuse that, right? So Ferguson should feel empowered to rescind a last minute confirmation that is going to impact him for the next 6 years. And if he pulls them back and engages in a process that's already there, it's just been put to the side with transparency and accountability, at that point, if her name comes back up, then we need to have that transparent process to see every single step of the way to make sure that process is followed. It's also, from a personal standpoint, it seems unfair to be appointed to a commission that you don't have the critical information about to serve there too. So that's something to consider, and something also, that new appointee got a lot of the headlines, but there's also other decisions that were made that didn't get the headlines, like the reappointment on Commissioner Reagan and the non-decision on Anderson.
Right.
If you look at Anderson, he's arguably one of the most knowledgeable people in the state for fishery issues. And on the flip side, Reagan's had some challenges in terms of how he talks and engages with tribes and hunters, among others.
Long-standing history there. Manny, I'm going to have you pause for a second. We're running a little long here. We're going to jump out for a real quick break and get you back to wrap this up. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this break.
A Northwest favorite for almost 40 years, Arima boats are manufactured with pride in Bremerton, Washington. All Arima boats are built without any structural wood materials. That is why Arima boats are backed with a lifetime warranty. Arima can offer every boat with Honda outboard packages so that you can take advantage of the reliability and 5-year top-to-prop warranty from your Honda outboard. Call or stop by Arima Boats today and let them help you get into your very next boat.
You haven't been here, but you know it. You've heard the sounds, smelt the air, and seen where your heart lands, if not yet. You haven't been here, but you've longed for a destination near or far, a place where discovery and history thrive for young eyes and old alike. You haven't been here, but you're on your way to a place not far. ExploreTheDalles.com.
I make my living catching fish, not only as a tournament angler, but as a guide as well. Catching fish is important, and Gamakatsu hooks for me, you know, they kind of help take the luck out of fishing a little bit just because they're a high quality hook. Obviously have a really good reputation for being very strong and very sharp. Gamakatsu, I use their products every day in the boat, and, you know, big part of my success.
All right, welcome back here to the program with Mandy Wittmier, Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. And Mandy, before the break, you mentioned, you know, the likes of Jim Anderson, which we hope we can hold on to. And of course, Tim Reagan, questionable. Hopefully they pull back on that and revisit. Those were some strong points you made prior to the break. Real quickly, there was a report that came out this last week or so, the Ruckelshaus review, gives some direction or some options. I have to favor not completely disbanding the commission, but more of a you know, take some time and rebuild. Where is Backcountry Hunters and Anglers, real quick, on the Ruckelshaus?
Yeah, so the report was commissioned by the Senate, and so to have a very trusted intuition review for the capacity of the department and the commission, and basically all of that dysfunction came back to the commission as the issue. And so those three options are do nothing, to dissolve to a cabinet agency, or reform. And in this case, it's really important to let that review speak for itself and guide those decisions. At the end of the day, we hope that that can be a roundtable, you know, if it is reformed, that can be a roundtable discussion with stakeholders, tribal co-managers, department staff, the people who conducted the review. So same page for that, but definitely, you know, it's a very extensive report, and that should be
excuse me, for sure. And there's so much information there. What we're going to do is continue to stay in contact with Backcountry Hunters and Anglers and stay on top of this, and over the next couple of weeks through ledge session, kind of see if this rises to the top or gets any eyeballs and what direction it goes. And I guarantee you we'll be back having conversations with you and some of your constituents within your organization. So I want to thank you for taking time, jumping on the show today, and much more to get into down the road.
Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. All right, jumping out for a quick break. We come back. I'm going to take you over to Idaho, Steelhead Expo and Derby right after this.
You haven't been here, but you know it. You've heard the sounds, smelt the air, and seen where your heart lands, if not yet. You haven't been here, but you've longed for a destination near or far, where the young and old find rest and excitement, not apart. You haven't been here, but you're on your way to a place not far. ExploreTheDalles.com.
Yep, for sure. Oh yeah, big fish.
Yeah, buddy. Nice fish. Oh, beauty. Gorgeous fish.
Bobby's on the board.
We got a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez, come on. Nice fish. Nice fish.
All Defiance boats are built without any structural wood materials. That is why all boats are backed with a lifetime warranty. All Defiance boats come standard with large fish boxes that are fully insulated so that you can ice your fish properly all day. All Defiance boats are foam flotation filled and unsinkable for the ultimate in safety while fishing offshore. Before you buy any boat, stop by or call Defiance Boats today to ensure you are getting the very best glass boat your money can buy.
For fun.
All right, guys. Hey, good morning. Dwayne England, Fish Hunt Northwest, Mario Venti, and Bryce White.
Yeah, Bryce White.
I have not met before. You are unfortunately Toby's brother.
Yeah, Toby's brother.
Yeah, boy, that's got to suck, huh?
The younger, stronger, more handsome,
better
Wyatt.
looking. Yeah, for sure. He's got everything going for him. Toby's got nothing. Anyway, we are here at Steelhead Expo. It is January, mid-January, and we're back here in the Clearwater, Mario.
We're here. We were just here. We did had a great trip last
Oh,
night.
yeah, we did with Toby 2 days before Thanksgiving, and it fished pretty good. Bryce, the water's up a little bit. It was on the drop, little dirty. Looks pretty clear now.
It's got a nice, good steelhead green to it.
I think conditions are perfect right
Yeah,
now.
you like it?
Yeah, you know, after a blowout, after it settles down, fishing is usually really good.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be a lot of fish around too. High numbers this year, like we haven't seen since the 90s.
Yeah.
And according to your brother, January, February is a couple of the best months to be out here. So we're looking forward to it. Anyway, we're fishing this morning to afternoon for the Derby. Probably tomorrow too.
We got Derby tickets. We'll probably fish tomorrow and maybe Sunday morning a little bit.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Anyway,
we're just fishing these beads right now.
we're just dragging those, huh?
Oh. Mixing egg.
I like it.
You got a
little bit of.
You got any eggs in here?
Podski's krill. Okay. All right, we're gonna get out on the river and make this happen. Here we go.
Like on this stretch.
Okay. Gabe did really good yesterday. Yeah, I pulled out a lot of snags with my crate.
Look at the way the water comes into this thing. Big boil. Hard turn. So we're on the downhill side of, last time we were up over on that side. Other side of hatchery.
Right.
Okay, you're just casting right above it.
Right above there. Just gonna let it drop in there, huh?
You'll have to pop it up and put it in the back.
Yeah. All right.
Fish on.
There you
fish
go.
On.
Oh, it's off. Oh, we got him.
You got him?
You might not.
Come on, where's that head? There he is.
But I just had, so it wasn't like this yesterday.
Hatchery fish.
Jim looked
I don't
at
care to kill anything. We'll get a little picture and let it go.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's only when it's in neutral though. Watch.
No, I've got a couple fish this year that were definitely over 20.
Nice.
During the catch and release season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
Stacked in there.
There's a smaller.
There we go.
Now it's
Nice.
Clearwater River steelhead. Nice little hatchery, but we're gonna let this one go home.
Yeah. Not a Derby winner.
You never know, it could be.
Yeah, well, I would hope people would turn in fish bigger than that, but yeah, you're right.
As long as Mario doesn't reel up and recast, we'll get one.
See?
Hey man, I'm under the boat, just like
that's Bryce.
Just like I was taught.
That's Bryce subtly saying, Mario, don't screw this up for everyone. Just leave your line in the water, please.
All right, Austin.
Yeah, buddy.
Got us back in the game.
Yeah, buddy.
Glenn, you want to get him?
I met him. I guess.
You do remember how
we end up going down through this rapid here. Ready?
Nice. What do
So
we have
was
here?
Is that a wild? Yeah, she grabbed that yarny. There you go.
Yarny
Popped
came
right
off.
out too. It's all tangled up in there.
Yeah, look at that. Found a dumb one.
That was a nice looking fish, huh?
Yeah,
It's pretty bright for where we're at.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Hey, did you get a steelhead?
I did not get a steelhead.
I did not get a steelhead.
I did not get steelhead.
Had 2 fish caught today.
You caught 4,000 whitefish.
I caught as we say, a buttload of whitefish.
A buttload of whitefish.
So, anyway, done here this morning. Bryce, thanks. Cold little morning.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, well, my toes are frozen. We're gonna call it a morning here because we got to get back to the.
We got to go set up for the show.
We got to go set up for the deal, and I got a seminar this afternoon. So
let's go get her set up.
Okay, we'll do that, and I think we're back tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on.
Like any other crustacean, and a simple blanch boil is to bring your water to a boil, put them into like a colander or a strainer of some sort, or something like you'd steam broccoli in. And you set them in there and you dunk them in the boiling water for about 30 seconds, no more than a minute. You'll see that the shell and the complete body changes color. And then you pull them out and you put them in an ice bath. And that is a blanch boiled shrimp. And what it does is it kind of tightens the meat. It cooks it basically.
The Northwest premier upland bird hunting destination. Located along the beautiful Umatilla River in eastern Oregon. Fully guided bird hunts with expert guides and top-notch dogs. Enjoy comfortable accommodations and gourmet meals at the Riverview Lodge. Book your sensational hunting experience with Horseshoe Curve Outdoors.
Start your outdoor adventure at SportGo and Outdoor Emporium, 2 locations with the best selection of name brand outdoor gear at affordable warehouse pricing. Over 60,000 different items to fit in your adventure, like Gamakatsu fishing gear, premium grade high carbon steel hooks, Gamakatsu custom designed fillet and boning knives to tackle and storage containers. Gamakatsu, simply the best. Maximize your outdoor adventure with the right gear at SportGo and Outdoor Emporium, Fife and Seattle.
All right, well, here we are, boys. Morning 2. Huh? You wanted us to come back and bother you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Little something different. Bryce, we're going to run some bait today.
Yep.
And you know me, I want to fish bait all the time. But
Lover, yeah.
I mean, yesterday we had some coon shrimp. Mario, you were dragging a coon shrimp around for a while.
Did, yeah.
We don't know if it's going to make a difference. There's a lot of pressure out here with this derby, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys. Well, every Saturday is like this.
Is busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right.
I don't know if the Derby's making there's probably more, just normal anglers out here
Okay.
today.
Okay. Well, we're going to give it a go. Bryce White, back in the boat, real-time fishing, and we need to go get a Derby winner.
Yeah, we need a Derby. We need to like be on the board anyway.
We got to at least get on the board, so let's
We
get
gotta
going.
go.
Here we go.
Stop.
Is it there?
Yeah.
It's still there.
Here, go up front. Go in front of me so I can reel.
Get this rod out of the way. Grab a net. Atta boy, Matt. How's that drag?
What were you saying about Matt having a fish?
Yeah, apparently you got one on. And it's taking drag. I'm going to get this out of the way. And
We just need to say that. Matt had one on.
Matt had one on, and then Matt had another one on.
Well, Dwayne, at least you quit catching whitefish for 5 minutes so Matt could catch a steelhead.
Well, I'm a team player, man. That's how we do this. Yeah, it is a nice fish. Ooh, here we go. Come on. Come on.
It's all wrapped up coho style.
It's all wrapped up coho style.
Wild fish.
It's a wild fish. It's a nice hen. They don't darken up quite as bad as the bucks.
That rosy cheek is so just
That's a
pretty.
nice fish.
Made a fish fight too. Corky like floats.
Hey, there it is.
There it is.
Right up and close
Welcome
to person.
aboard.
Yeah.
Which one was it? Was it that one? I hope so too.
Fish on a plug. In a coonie. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of bright.
That's a hatchery fish.
Nice.
Nice. Bonkaronski. Hey, hey.
You're on the Derby. Yeah. That's a good fish. Look at that thing.
Austin?
Austin with a fish.
There you go, buddy.
Now you have a Derby ticket, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Cooney's on there? Yeah. He's under here now. I gotta come back. He's over here. It's all right.
It is open. We need to go further. Here, you got tip wraps.
Yeah.
You'll be able.
Oh boy. Anyway.
Dude.
Don't lose that plug. Step back and lift, yep. There you go. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. We were just talking about fishing with Richie Underwood on the Quinault and how we will bobber fish around the plugs, which would be weird everywhere else, but Richie would always encourage us to do it. And just got a sweet steelhead on the jig before we could even get all the plugs out. And that's on your grandpa, on Jordan's grandpa's pattern.
The Mickey Finn.
The what is it?
The Mickey Finn.
Mickey Finn.
It is his pattern.
Beautiful Clearwater steelhead.
Feels like a real one.
It's a real thing.
Here, I want to net this one. Dwayne, it's about time you came on the board, buddy.
I just, on the eggs. Just put a fresh chunk of egg on there.
Fresh chunk of eggs.
And actually I short casted too. I was pulling it way inside on this one. And it dropped down. I was like, huh.
All the egg talk.
All the egg talk.
All the egg talk.
Finally hooked up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm liking it. It does not want to come up.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just kind of bulldogging.
Maybe it's a catfish.
Mario. Mario.
State record squawfish.
Boy, she's a Look at that thing. It's a nice fish. Yeah, she's getting tired. Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah. That's a big hen.
Oh, yeah.
Woo. She was a fighter. Yeah, buddy. Woo. There you go.
Sorry.
Strong work, Captain.
Slowed down.
That was a nice fish.
Yeah.
That was a nice fish.
Excellent.
You know, for me, ultimately we're going to cure both sides, all eggs, skin, the whole deal. But really, I can sprinkle an adequate amount just on the, I got the egg side up, skin side down.
And I was fishing through with my buddies, you know, we're putting everything through there, and I see a big fish roll. We just couldn't get it to bite, so my buddy had a spoon, and he put a spoon on, threw it out there, and that fish just crushed it. And he took off and it broke up.
Say higher water condition, I got a pretty good current seam ripping through the center, but I got some really soft water on the backside. Those fish don't always lay to the inside between your bank and the current seam. There are oftentimes situation dictates. Allied, the new leader in heavy gauge aluminum boats. Allied boats have standard reverse chine and lifting rakes to help you plane faster and run at lower RPMs. Allied boats have several models to choose from, ranging from a 19-foot Mustang all the way up to a 32-foot Liberator. So regardless of what type of heavy gauge aluminum boats you are looking for, Allied Boats will have it for you. Contact Allied Boats today to learn more about these incredible fishing machines.
You haven't been here, but you know it. You've heard the sounds, smelt the air, and seen where your heart lands, if not yet. You haven't been here, but you've longed for a destination near or far, a place where discovery and history thrive for young eyes and old alike. You haven't been here, but you're on your way to a place not far. ExploreTheDalles.com.
All right, well, there we go, Tommy. A little look at the Steelhead Expo and Derby. Really good time.
Phenomenal. Yeah,
yeah, like really good time.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Before we go, and we're running short on time, here, GlowTube. Go to glowtube.com. Check out everything Daniel Rowe has created there. You have a flush mount, a saddle mount, or like this one here, the portable, glowtube.com. This thing is phenomenal. You can simply turn it on with the toggle switch. It has a charging cord that goes to it to keep it charged up. It'll last for days. Full-size flasher fits right in here. Anything that glows, any lures that glow, you're going to want to put in there and energize before they hit the water. Doing a deep dive on this next week. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for today's program. We'll see you next week. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Get out and get something done. Hurry up, Harper. Bye. There you go.